Hi there. Today I am going to do skincare. So I've already cleansed my face, I already toned it. I am going to apply a little bit of spray just because my skin is a little tingly, just to kind of soothe it a little bit. And this is from Physicians Formula. I'm using my Pixi mud cleanser. It doesn't sud, so it's really good. And I'm using my Pixi toner. So, ooh, the lighting, it's a little intense. There we go. Can you see it? There we go. A little tiny, but that's the one. But this is my favorite mist like ever for skincare. Physicians Formula. I have to like keep it like over here. I'm sorry about that. It's this bottle. You can find it at Target. You can find it pretty much anywhere. H-E-B, Walmart. Probably even Walgreens or CVS. Now I got these. I forgot to mention I got these Milky Remedy Mask Soothing Toning Jelly Gel Mask. And it comes like this, which is like really interesting to me. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today with the camera or with the lighting. Usually it's fine, but today it's just one of those days. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna open it here. I have this one, Milky. Oh, okay, cool. It has this little like stopper. So this is literally like Milky, like a whitish substance. Almost like a gelatin. So that's what it looks like. It does have a very clean scent, and I also have the vitamin C remedy mask. Let's see. Okay, there's the perforation. Take that off. Let me open this. See what it looks like. This is like an off-white. It's like a yellowish off-white. This one's more of a white. This is more of a yellow off-white. Let me see. See this one, and then there's this one. You can kind of see a very slight difference. The camera doesn't even pick it up because that's how slight of a difference it is. But today, I think I want to go more with the soothing. I was gonna go with the vitamin C at first, but then I ended up opening the Milky one first. I'm gonna try this one first. And it has a little utensil to scrape off here on the side. There. It's really hard to get off. I'm not gonna lie. There. Okay. So this is a little spoon. I'm just gonna put whatever I had on. So I guess to scrape it off, you can use this little spoon. I'll just do this with my fingers. Which seems counterintuitive, but I just don't want it to go everywhere. I'm just slapping it on my face. So the instructions, which I did not even read. Let's see what the instructions say. I'm just using some Kleenex here so I don't get it all over the place. Apply a thick layer onto clean skin and leave on for 10 minutes, then rinse off. So right now it is 7:30. So let's do this quickly. So it's a thick layer. It's almost like doing one of the sheet masks without actually putting on a sheet mask. Like it's just this liquid in it, or the serum, except in jelly form. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. I think that's thick enough. It looks thick to me. I think that's thick enough. There. So I think it's thick enough. Let me let it sit and see how it goes. In 10, I'll be back in 10. So it will be 7:30. No, I'm sorry, 7:41. So I'll be back then. So it is now 7:41. I am going to wash my face and see how my skin is. A little bit did drip down, so that was my bad. So it's now 7:43. It took me about like 2 minutes to wash it off, a minute or so. Yeah, it's more or less, it's very easy. It doesn't like stick. The longer you leave it on, I feel the harder it would be to rinse, because of course like it's starting to dry out a little bit. But The best way to describe this feeling is it's like little ice cubes massaging your face. It feels so good. And I'm actually tempted to try this one just to see how this one is. Call me insane, but I am tempted to try it. I'm just gonna glop this out of here and just smack it on my face so y'all can see. I'm gonna use this as a mirror. Ooh, it has a slightly orangey, citrusy smell, so it smells really good. Okay. A little like that goes a long way. You do have to be a bit generous with it and then spread it around evenly. Let me just put on these eyebrows so I don't look weird like an angry bird. And then another 10 minutes. It has a very similar effect to the Milky remedy. So that's pretty good. So right now it is, what time is it? 7:45. So 10 minutes, 7:55, and I'll be back and repeat. So it's 7:55 and I'm now going to rinse off this mask to show you guys how my face looks and then go on to the next thing, which is actually skincare, like moisturizer and stuff. So I'll be back. I promise it's the last I'm going to show you the time, but again, it took me 2 minutes to rinse my face. And now I am moving on to skincare, like moisturizers, all that good stuff. And I did use my Physicians Formula Organic Wear Nutrients Mist. That was a mouthful, but that is the name. Now I'm going to go with my Glossier Super Bounce, which is hyaluronic acid plus vitamin B5 serum. I think that's good enough. And usually I put it on my face, but I don't know why I put it on my hand this time. I guess to see more or less. And I love how that sits. Now, let me go back to the mask for a minute before I forget. They have a really good cooling effect. I will say this, if you go back to back from one to the next, it does give you a pretty intense, refreshing feeling. It gives you this tightness, like a really good tightness. I don't know how to describe it. And I feel like it really plumps your face. I'm sorry, I was gonna say lips, but your face. It just has this very particular feeling. Like, excuse me, I've been eating pretzels filled with peanut butter. I would say it feels like you're doing kind of a really intense, deep motion of a massage on your skin, but with an ice cube, so it can't feel like, you know, pins and needles from the cold. That's what it feels like. It's a very interesting sensation, to say the least. I just have this really intense feeling on my skin, and it feels really, really nice. And as for the Glossier serum, I will say it is helping me absorb. It's actually absorbing a lot quicker than it usually does. I don't know if it's just coincidence or if it is the mask, but I did find that really interesting, and my skin does feel pretty smooth, and it feels very cool and fresh right now. It feels really, like how I said, like that's what making all these movements is, because I feel like it did do the similar effect of like putting your face in iced water or massaging your face with an ice cube. It really feels like it tightened the skin, and it's really good for anti-puffing. I feel like for the face. I don't know about the eye area. I wouldn't put it in the eye area, but it did feel really nice on my face. How I just feel, I feel like I look really clean and refreshed. A little brighter too, if I say so myself. I'm wearing the Glossier priming moisturizer rich luxurious face cream. This has been my favorite face cream for a very long time. I was using the Huda Skincare, which I have right here. I don't reach out for it as much because every time I use it, I notice that it tends to make me break out recently. So I don't know what that was about, but I have noticed that it's making me break out more. I just had to go back to Glossier because it's the only thing that really works for me. I did enjoy the Huda one, but unfortunately I did notice breakouts. I did notice a little bit of skin irritation, mainly in my eye area, right here, in this area. And every time I would use Glossier, never an issue, never a problem, never an itch or a little bump, no problem whatsoever. Even when I put it in my eye area. So I found that very interesting that the Huda one did cause some sort of, I don't want to say allergy per se, but I feel like it is an allergy. Well, it is an allergy because it did get really itchy. And my makeup wouldn't sit there. It would get really patchy. I actually tried to make a video applying makeup yesterday, but I was using the Huda makeup, the skincare, the Wishful skincare. I just applied this, oh my gosh. And it wasn't working for me. I was like, well, okay. And I'm going to use my bubble wrap, also from Glossier, which is an eye and lip cream. You can use it for both. It's very rich. Very, very rich. So a little goes a long way. I use one pump, and then I just kind of massage it a little bit to kind of apply it to the eye area. And these have been like my skincare favorites for a while, except obviously for the Pixi masks. Those are brand new, but they are going to be a part of my collection for at-home spa days because it feels really, really nice. Really refreshing. I feel like the longer you would leave it on, the better the result. I'm going to try it in a few days, see how my skin reacts to it, having it a little bit longer. I'm not going to lie though, it relaxed me to the point where like I feel like I want to take a nap now. My eyes feel heavy. So I'm just applying a little bit of pressure. And then I'll put a little bit off here, and then there's very little left. I like that it's multi-purpose. Feels really nice. I think that's pretty much it for skincare. I do use SPF, but I usually use this one from MAC. I do use the Dewy Serum, or the Future Dew, the Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. I don't have my glasses on, I'm really sorry. I should probably put them on. And take this off, because I'm pretty much done. I only use it though when I'm gonna wear makeup and it's really cold outside and my skin's gonna be really, really dry. Right now that we're starting to get back to the warm temperature here in Texas, I don't find it all that needed. Unless I'm gonna wear super matte makeup, then yes, I'll wear it. But for the most part, I tend to kind of just stick to the basics. I feel like my skin looks really, really glowy. It looks really nice, feels really refreshed. Starting to feel a little bit more back to normal. I no longer have that like very subtle pins and needles sensation. Feels very nice. So far, these are my favorites. I actually don't really use anything like, those massagers. I used to have them here. I have no idea where they are. They must be in my bathroom, but I don't even know where they are. The little massagers, the rollers, I don't use that anymore. I kind of lost interest in using those, especially because they tended to fall apart on me a lot. I don't know why. I'm trying to think what else I used to use a lot. I used to use sheet masks. Well, I still do. I did one earlier today, but I feel like I'm reaching more for these kind, like of jelly masks. I do have other ones that I like to use for the face, which is the Mighty Marshmallow from Bliss. I'm so sorry the lighting is so terrible. Like Bliss. The most affordable ones as well for skincare would be... I don't think I have any right now. I don't have any right now with me. I think it would be mainly Bliss, I would say. If you're looking for something way more affordable. It is a lot smaller in comparison. And this one is more of like a whipped mask than a jelly mask. The jelly mask would be from Bliss. So this one would be a really good option if you want to try. I don't know if it showed up. I'm so sorry. So it's whipped. So like it's really hard and thick for it to fall out. Super, super creamy. Those are some of my favorites. I'll wrap this up soon just because I don't want to get too ranty, but this is the one I was referring to. If you want a jelly but you don't want to commit to such a large container, this one was $24, and I believe this one was 15-ish. I can't recall how much it was. I checked Walgreens. They do have it for $15.99. And if you go through Ulta, I believe it's $16. I'm not sure why there's a price difference like that, but I mean, there is. So there's also Target. You can get it on Target online. I'm not gonna lie though, I can't find it at Target. I tend to have a really hard time finding it at Target, so I just go with Walgreens in general now. I don't really go to Ulta just because Walgreens sometimes has buy two get one free, or buy one get one 50% off. So Walgreens is a lot more flexible. So if you're looking for masks that are more affordable and you're trying stuff out, I highly recommend Bliss. These are the three of my favorite masks. There were other masks like the pumpkin powerhouse mask, I believe. That one was good, but it started to get really hard to find as well. And the times that I found it in stock, like I already found a substitute for it, so I wasn't really, and I actually liked it better, and I wasn't really gonna go into that. It's actually the Aven face scrub that I use now versus that where like I have to leave it on, let it sit, and then I use it to scrub, and it became very messy where I could only use it when I was gonna shower. So if I would forget, I didn't want to deal with it. To like this is like a very nice mild refresher. This is a more intense refresher, or like almost like a reset button to the skin. At least that's how I felt it right now. My skin still feels really cool to the touch, considering I did skincare and I was all up in my face. Usually I'm really warm, and I'm not. I feel really, really cool. So I found that very interesting. Anyways, what else do I have? That's pretty much it for skincare. There's other things as well, but I don't want to get too into it. These are just some of the few that I do use for moisturizing, cleansing, and just because this is a new item, it was a novelty, so I figured why not. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go with this video. I will be talking about something different tomorrow, so I will do my best to post everything. Well, not everything, but the next video by tomorrow. I'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I know I missed posting this past weekend. It's gonna cover, I might talk about it a little bit just because it is a more serious note, but we'll see. Anyways, you guys take care. Thank you for watching, and if you have any recommendations, questions, comments, concerns, or any products that you would like for me to try and see if I like them, let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.